we're back cooking with Sharon, and I have another seafood option for you. You all know I love seafood, so I wanted to find something that was quick, easy, and economical. And I think I have an option for you today. It's called a garlic butter cod. You know, a lot of times when I'm at home or I'm thinking about, man, what should I eat that's quick and healthy? I usually don't have the best options when I'm at home because I'm lazy. But this is something that you can easily whip together. And these pieces of cod, honestly, are from the frozen section. I got them from Wegmans, and they're already pre-packaged. They're, individualized, packaged in the freezer section. All I did was I took these out and thawed them out for about 10 minutes. And then all these other ingredients are basic ones that you should have at home already. So this whole meal, honestly, just the protein portion should be maybe like 10 minutes to prepare. And then I've already pre-plated some rice that I already had made and green beans, sauteed green beans. So this is going to be so simple and quick. And that's what we're all about, when we've had a long day at work. So let's get started. I have some olive oil here. I'm just going to take and make sure that my skillet gets really hot. And as it is getting hot, I'm going to take my cod and season it with, I have some smoked paprika, granulated garlic, some onion powder, and then salt and pepper. And then also have here some lemon juice, some fresh lemon juice, and butter. So I'm going to make sure that your cod is, once you actually thaw it out, you want to make sure that it is dry. So I've actually patted it dry with a paper towel so the seasoning will stick to it. And we're going to take all this and make sure both sides are seasoned thoroughly. And like I said, you don't want your skillet too hot, but we want it hot enough because this is literally, we're going to sear our fish on one side and then finish it off with the butter. So I have about a stick of butter here. While this is getting warm, I'm going to put in my minced fresh garlic cloves. And this is about, I think I did maybe 4 or 5 of them. And then also I've already chopped up some spring onions. All right, so we have salt and pepper here. Just make sure that this is cooking evenly. You don't want to burn it. The fresh garlic can sometimes burn quickly. So make sure that your heat is on low and monitor it. Okay, so we have our fish here, seasoned on one side. Like I said, do it on both sides. I'm going to turn down my heat just a little. All right, and season on both sides. I don't know if I mentioned, but I have both onion powder and granulated garlic. Okay, so if you don't have these particular seasonings at home, no problem. You can improvise. Let's see, if you don't have smoked paprika, you can do regular paprika. That's fine. And then, just a regular seasoned salt or a fish seasoning if you don't have any of this stuff. Oops. All right. I'm using, you can use either kosher salt or just regular iodine salt. Okay, so this is ready to go. We're just going to, like I said, sear our skillet is hot enough. We're going to sear it on just one side for about 3 or 4 minutes. And turn up our flame. The good thing about cod is that it cooks quickly, especially if you have these smaller pieces, not as thick. But you remember your internal temperature of the fish should be at least 135, 140. Okay, so we'll sear it, like I said, on both sides. Well, first side is going to be for about 3 minutes. And then we'll turn it over and sear it on the other side. But that's when we're going to add our butter. So clean up this area a little bit. Okay. And if you don't have rice or vegetables, I mean, you could just use any type of starch, or broccoli will go well with this. I had some sauteed kale. Actually, that would have gone well with it. I think if you're trying to eat healthy, the goal is to have the protein and a vegetable. We could forego the carb with rice or potatoes, but I'm going to add it today. So let's turn it over. Okay. And then when it cooks on this other side, I'm going to add in the butter at this point. So about a stick of butter. And it's nice and soft, so it'll cook down quickly, melt down quickly rather. And we have that nice garlic, the granulated and the minced. Okay, we're gonna let that melt and cook down. And then we're gonna add in just a little bit of the lemon juice, the fresh lemon juice. About, a teaspoon or so. Now, if you're trying to find a healthier option besides butter, we could just forego the butter garlic sauce option, and you can actually cook this in, or pan sear it in olive oil if you'd like. We're just going to cheat a little today and have something a little bit more savory with the butter. There's nothing wrong with that every once in a while. Okay, so I think about maybe 5 more minutes, and make sure the fish is cooked thoroughly through. And it looks like it's cooking very nicely. The thing about cod too, if you don't have the skin on it, as you see here, it's kind of falling apart. You could use the same sauce with a sea bass or a halibut. I actually just decided to use cod today because I had it and I wanted to try something different. And as you all know, sea bass can be a little pricey. So this is actually a great alternative to sea bass. Oh, wow. This is actually, I'm sorry, it's falling apart. But again, a lot of times it's because of the skin that's not attached to it. I'm going to add just a little bit more pepper. And I think we are good to go. I want to try this sauce. Okay, very, very good. Okay, so I probably should have used thicker pieces, but that's just a note to self. I was trying to utilize something that I had in-house. But this is a good piece right there. So everything's thoroughly cooked. We're ready to plate up and eat. All right, so, or enjoy. So I have some green beans, like I said, a little bit of rice. Oh man, is this not going to allow me? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then we'll just take our cod. I'm going to actually put 2 pieces because, oh, well, let's see. Let's try and put 2 pieces. Well, today I didn't do very well with my plating, but you get the point. And I apologize. It doesn't look the best, but we're going to chop it with some spring onions. And that's it. It took us about 15 minutes? Quick meal that you can enjoy, very economical, healthy, and good. So until the next time, we appreciate you joining us.